Good morning, everyone. I'm up on top of Camelback, of course, so I'll give you a quick scope around. I'm tucked in a little waterfall area of Camelback. I parked myself up pretty high. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about money and kids. I think it's very difficult as a parent to know when to start establishing some of these more serious adult responsibilities around money. I think in our society we have, Amazon and what other gadgets are out there, just all this instant, source of connection and purchasing power that was never around. Good morning. That was never around before. So it's quite fascinating how children can have access to funds and access to money to get instantly what they need. Good morning. So I have started doing some really interesting things with my kids, and I thought I would share them this morning. My thing, as you all know, is all about emotional stability and helping children and adults navigate some of these emotional issues that we have. And money is one of those that we all struggle with. It's either not an issue because, it's a different sense of urgency. There's an abundance or a plethora of money for you, or you have a state of lack. So, recognizing that we have a relationship with money and that teaching our children to have value around that is really kind of a neat opportunity. So as not young anymore, I'm not young anymore, but as a mother with young gentlemen and a daughter to raise, I have decided to take on a different approach to finances with them and to set them up as little how do I want to say it, more as independent financial people so that they can take ownership of their finances and not have emotional sadness around money. So what I did was, first of all, for my boys, they're old enough now that they work and they need to start establishing credit. So what I started off with them is having them buy like a store or get like a store credit card so they can buy things like clothing and necessities in order to have a very successful purchasing experience. They're not purchasing things like on impulse. They're buying essentials and necessities so that they're establishing what the value of money is and buying pants and shirts and being able to pay them off right away versus video games and some of those wants that are not necessarily long-term value. So I'm helping them establish the difference of impulse purchasing. The other thing that I started doing is charging the boys rent. My she's under 18, so I'm not doing that for her yet or having her establish that relationship with her yet. And they're paying utilities. And I think it's very essential that if you're going to keep children at home, that you put down the foundation right away in teaching them to be accountable for how society, what the expectations, setting those undertones right off the bat. So what I did was I divided up what my utilities and all the mortgages and divvied that up per individual and then charged them their portion. Now, I don't necessarily need the money from them to pay my rent, so what I did was I took my mortgage I took that money and put it towards their college. So now they don't even know, but their college is already starting to be dwindled. Their bills towards their other expenses are minimized, so they don't even know. But it does help me feel like I'm doing something and contributing to their success in the long run. It's not a huge amount of money going towards it, but it does give them something to, hello, that's so cute, I didn't know you could do that. It gives them something that builds value towards them and their dreams. So it's kind of a fun thing. As far as utilities go, it's kind of cool because it teaches them to understand the fluctuation of what they spend and how they use the water and the electricity and how it impacts them on a different level. So that's been kind of fun. And that store credit card, knowing that they have to pay it off right away at the end of every month and to buy things that they already have money for teaching them some really cool responsibilities. So I wanted to share those things with you and hopes and maybe teaching you an opportunity to support your children in a different way financially, so that when they're out there on their own, emotionally they're set for success. I think it's part of our responsibilities to teach children to be uber successful, not just, emotionally, but also financially. So I hope you all have a beautiful day. It is gorgeous out here, and I hope it's gorgeous in your part of the world. And I am so grateful you joined me. So I'm sending you all love. And by the way, down below, post your ideas and what you do to help support your family or maybe children that are in your life, and how you set the tone around you. I'd love to hear what you're doing. And like always, please share away. If you found this interesting, please send it out to others to help them learn some new things. So I will see you all later. Have a blessed day, and just do what you do. Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.